Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are finally back with the next part of I Married a Millionaire. If you did not catch the tea of the first one, it will be in one of the cards around here. Go check that one out. You can get the gist of the story, the beginning portion. And if you haven't seen it, I'll give you a quick second. Spoilers. Okay, so, based off the title, essentially our parents are giving an arranged marriage to marry this random dude, Darius, who is like rich and a millionaire and everything, and our poor girl is struggling. It's a mess, and we're gonna find out what happens. I'm excited to see what happens now that the bomb was dropped on them, that they're getting married. So we're gonna find out what happens. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want a shout out in my next video, hit the like button, be subscribed, comment down below your favorite part of the video. And I know we haven't got to the old shout outs yet. That is because we're going to do that at the end of the video. So to hear the shout outs from last video, it'll be at the very end of the video. And then besides that, of course, go follow the amazing author, Earl Grey Tea. Their Instagram is linked in my description box down below, so go follow them and show them lots of love. They're an absolutely amazing author, and a lot of you have been asking me why this version of the story is a bit different from the one you might have seen. That is because the one on the home page of the episode app is the episode official story, so it uses gems and all that stuff. This one is the original author community version. If you go to Earl Grey Tea's episode profile, you can find the original and the stories that they published. So go check that one out because it is amazing, and it's the really long one and the full story. So without further ado, let's start the drama. I'm getting married to a man whore? Language, Kara. You should not be calling your fiance that. Besides, the two of you will be engaged first. Oh, who do you think you are? Like, arranging a marriage. How does this make anything better? Should I thank you for giving me a trial period before you eventually force him onto me? That's why he looked familiar. Everything clicked when he said he was the Darius Clement. He's that millionaire who goes around hooking up with supermodels and actresses. He changes whoever clings on to him on red carpets faster than I change my bra. I don't need to know that. Well, you're marrying us to that person, Dad. Why in the world am I marrying that man whore? I know what's going on with Jefferson's. You don't have to keep things for me. Donovan owes me a solid from before. He needs to give his shareholders an impression that Darius is mature enough to take over the reins of the company. He thinks marriage is his solution and an investment is ours. With a huge entertainment company like Clemente backing us up, what happened to all that talk about hard work? What happened to the fact Kara is your daughter? You're going to marry her away for money? It took me multiple backups, countless failures, and a stroke to convince me it's just a fallacy. My own wishful thinking, then you marry someone. So you're marrying your daughter to a complete stranger as a transaction to save your company. It's not like that. Oh, but it is. Then what is it? You never have the time to date anyway. Marrying into money is everyone's dream. I've never had the time to date because I'm always at the company working my ass off for your dream. I've never had my own life because I was busy living yours. Yeah. We need this. Our family needs. Oh, he's trying to guilt trip this. Can you believe him? Yes, I guess in the long run it's going to work out cute between Kara and Darius. But right now, can you believe him? No. You need this. Maybe if you loved me as much as you love Jefferson's, I wouldn't have been swept away by the waves. I wouldn't have drowned at the beach that day. Oh, she shoved him. He deserved it, to be quite honest. What is the meaning of this? I'm getting married? The shareholders aren't happy, Darius. Your womanizing ways have been making headlines. And what has that got to do with the way I've been managing the company? I've been the incumbent CEO for a year now, and there's been nothing but growth and expansion. Have I not proved my worth? They think you flavor those who are intimate with you, and it does not put us in a good light. This is Hollywood, Dad. What's new? Everyone wants something in return. He spilled some tea right there. Points were made. Not anymore. If you want to take over my place and earn their support, you'll have to be married. Jefferson is an old friend of mine. His pathetic company's in the red and he needs our help. His daughter's hand and marriage for a venture. She's a perfect candidate. Their family's harmless. They'll have nothing on us. Dad, you are to be married. End of discussion. I feel bad for them, but this is so sad. It's setting us up for the lit story, but so much for free food and then bedtime, huh? Kara, hey big guy, I don't ask for much in life. What's with all the shit? Who are you? Oh, you're a kid. I thought I was an adult. Please don't tell me you're the ghost of Christmas past here to prick my conscience. No. Good enough. What are you doing out here? My father just told me I'm getting married to a man. To a man. I don't know, in exchange for money. Sucks to be you. My mom loves my dad, but they never got married. That sucks too, kid. Where marriage doesn't mean anything anyway, huh? What's love? Happily ever afters are a load of bull. Aw, this poor kid. Shit, I like you. I had to do this, so now whose kid is he? It's not like I have a choice. They wouldn't care anyway. Oh, I know. I knew he was a little boy. A ghost who roamed the mansion. So was he a ghost? Oh, aren't the parents just so happy right now? A word with my fiance. Did you hear that? She called him her fiance. When was the last time mom got excited like that? I'm just shook at the fact. Okay, can we have a moment? The fact this happens to like real people, and we know this is probably going to end amazing for our icon of characters, but for a lot of people it doesn't. So it's like, oh, I can't believe this happens. The girl looked so vulnerable in my arms yesterday, had her arms folded across her chest and her eyes shooting deathly daggers now. Despite her best attempt to stare me down, she looked like a stolen child, and it took me all my strength to stop myself from chuckling. What was it to this girl that had me studying her like that? I barely know her, right? Wrong. I feel we have some past. I would have fought to the end of the world at the preposterous proposition my father just made, but for some strange reason, I'm not putting up as tough a fight I had expected myself to. Okay, so he's getting a little crush on her. She piqued my curiosity. I wanted to see how things turn out with her. Listen here, you man. I love Kara. She's laying down the law with him. Man whore. I feed myself with a good dose of celebrity gossip and scandalous articles, so yes, I know what you are. Your dad is selling you to save his company. Pretty sure I'm not the only whore in the room. Oh, but Comeback Central's here. Has she forgotten about what happened yesterday? She's acting like this is the first time we're meeting. As much as I don't know you and already hate you, I'm going to agree to it. You don't have to like me, but I'm doing this for them. It's how things work around here, isn't it? I haven't been dealt the worst hand in life, but with the way things are going, I doubt a blissful marriage is in the cards anyway. God, was it hard to keep up with her emotions. Gone was the kitten who looked like she would claw my eyes out the first chance she got. She sounded so genuine but defeated that I swore my heart ached a little. Shouldn't she be happy with the proposal? She gets to save her company, be affiliated with the Clement. She doesn't like that. She's not about that life. Isn't that everyone's dream around here? It seems to be the only reason people approach me for. Well, you met someone new, Darius, but I gave me an ultimatum and I do love my money and title. So yes, I'm in. Just so we're clear, this is just on paper thing. There's no in this. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's pulling another move on her. No, what exactly? I'm afraid I don't get what you're saying, Kara. You need to spell it out for me. Can we just have one proper conversation without you pinning me against the wall? He leaned in close to me, his eyes sparkling with mischief. Nope, he breathed, popping the P deliberately. God, this guy lives up to his name. Fine, she flipped the script. Go, girlfriend. What the F? Who was I kidding? He could have easily flipped us back around, but he did not as he eyed me curiously. I love she's putting on fights over here. There'll be no touching. Got it. I won't touch you unless you beg me to. Oh, never in a million years. More like maybe like 2 or 3 chapters. Let's be realistic. He's shook. Even you're getting married? I think everyone's probably shocked. You weren't expecting me to meet the girl of my dreams and get on my knee to propose to her, were you? Sure, it was a bit sudden, but I knew it would have been decided for me. So who's the unlucky girl? Kara Jefferson. Another shook look. The girl you saved from the pool the other day. Fate just really dealt them a hand. Does she know? Nope, she has no recollection of what happened in the waters at all, which makes this just a bit more entertaining. You don't seem too opposed to this idea. He's not. Kara is right now, but she's not going to be soon. Darius, on the other hand, he does not care. She feels different. Maybe it was the unusual circumstances under which we met or the unfamiliar feeling of being unwanted by a girl, but there was something to her. I hadn't figured out what it was, but I'm hellbent on doing so. Oh, we're like going paparazzi red carpet. Are you ready for this, my love? Oh. We're really selling this fantasy, don't. If I remembered correctly, my father said we had to make this as convincing as possible. Glaring daggers at me all night isn't very lovey-dovey now, is it, my love? Is it true that you're engaged to Mr. Clement? Who is she? Is she pregnant? Is that why? Oh, he got his hand. He's gonna really sell this. It was Love at First Sight by Kylie Minogue. Love at First Sight, really? That's what we're going with? It's our first public appearance together as a couple. Atticum was something where you gaped like a goldfish. It's my first time being in the spotlight. I'm used to watching my talents do this from afar. Get used to it, Mrs. Clement to be. Oh, she is Darius. We have Brooklyn. You're back in town. Is this your fiance? Are you really engaged? Yes, meet Kara. We're just like, hey. Awkwardly. Oh. Why is she sizing us up? You and I both know you don't do commitments. I don't leave till tomorrow morning. You have my number. Well, Brooklyn, he is. Wow, it's as if I'm not here. The fact she was so bold, so knock yourself out. She's gorgeous. Just make sure nobody catches you. I love how our character's like, have fun. Wait, that's it. You're not going to ask me to stay? No, why should I? We made it very clear this is just a marriage of convenience. For you to keep up on appearance and for me to help my dad. I don't care about what you do as long as your dad doesn't go back on his word. Wow, isn't this girl a little too heartless? I was expecting her to throw a hit. Kara did not care. She's like, have fun. Am I that undesirable to her? Knock yourself out? We're supposed to be engaged and she's asking me to have fun with someone else? Oh, believe me, I will. What's he gonna do? Day one of being a trophy wife and it's hard AF. Oh my god, you're engaged to Darius, how lucky. I heard he's really good at bed. Smile to the cameras, Mrs. Clement to be, you must be so lucky. Hey, I'm this hottest model, like way hotter than your fiance over there. Screw your wedding rings, let's go do it. Groans. Oh, did I do the right thing? Did they take this photo while I was mid-sneeze? I look like a potato. And she's looking at Darius. What were you expecting? For him to look bad in a photo? He's Darius Alexander Clement. God forbid he doesn't look like a great god. Will I ever get used to a life like this? Being thrown in the spotlight as the rich and famous? I mean, there's like 40 more chapters, so I guess you're going to, girl. Will I ever get used to being married? Even Darius is like face down. Okay, so what's his thoughts and opinions? I should be at the party. I should be spending the night with Brooklyn. What am I doing back in my own apartment? Knock yourself out. Do I have to knock myself out just because you asked me to? I love this reverse psychology that happened to old Darius here. What am I doing? What do I have to do to get this girl's attention? Why do I even want her attention? Oh, I feel like Darius has not felt this way in a long time. What is she doing to me? Someone got him. Okay, we're on chapter 3 now. Look at Darius doing his little pull-ups, the muscles. Just glistening in sweat, I'm sure. Here's your morning coffee, Darius. And after the bathroom, he goes in a little bit because of that coffee. According to your schedule, you have a meeting with the board of directors at 10, followed by a lunch meeting with Parkwood. Golden Labels is coming over after that. It sounds like a busy day. I can't relate. I do my work, my recordings, I edit, and then I'll be relaxing. I don't... After I clear the rest of your schedule for Mrs. Jefferson's move-in today. She's moving in? Does she know this? I think you guys would do a great job representing me. What do you think? Am I good enough? I'd be more than happy to give Jeffersons a second chance. Oh, wouldn't you, Haley? Wow. I know. Just yesterday we had 0 talents left. But ever since soon as your engagement with Darius Clement broke out, everyone is dying to join us. Did you hear that, baby inside me? We're not going to be jobless after all. Aw. At least the company's saved. I'll go sort their applications. I see Haley crawled her musty ass back in. The perks of my marriage are undeniable. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad after all. Moving in today, my love. The way she's like, since they're to be married, they should live together to make it more believable. Kara can move in with Darius. I take it back. Moving in today, my love? She blue-ticked me. Calm down, Darius. You sound like a hormonal teenager waiting on their crush to reply. I'm just mad because I have to arrange for housekeeping to clean up my apartment. How am I supposed to know what time they should get ready by? That's my job. What are you so mad for? Because someone has a crush. Just admit that you're annoyed that the tables have finally turned. You're the one waiting for a text reply now. Kara, over here. It's been so long. Our little Kara must be so busy these days. She's fronting her father's company and she's getting engaged. Congratulations, girl. How did it happen? We've never heard you talk about it. Well, love at first sight? Of course it is Darius Clement after all. Are those rumors about him in bed true? We called you today because we finalized our annual class gathering. We previously avoided it because of you, but we were hoping it'd be okay for us to go to the beach this year. Oh, Stella's husband has this beautiful chalet by the coast. Thanks for checking in on me with this. I'm afraid I'll have to give it a miss. After all this time, it still affects you. It doesn't go away like that. But you girls have fun. I'll see you around. I have to go. The poor girl. I heard her parents didn't even realize she was missing. Oh, they just found her by the coastline barely breathing. That's so sad. Are you moving into his apartment today? Do you need any help? Oh, she's not speaking to her. You haven't spoken to me or visited your dad since that night, Kara. Talk to me. Why? What? Why? Of course she hasn't. What do you think? Tell Dad Jefferson's back on track thanks to his brilliant idea. Pretty sure that's all he's interested in anyway. His living room is bigger than my apartment altogether. Darius is running a little late, so he sent me over to make sure everything's in order. If there's anything you're uncomfortable with or wish to change, you can just inform me or the help. The bedroom is over there. There's only one bedroom in this huge apartment. I never saw a need for any of my guests to sleep on a separate bed. Not that we spend much time sleeping anyway. Of course, Darius, of course. You're back. I'll sleep on the sofa or something. We're mature adults, Kara. I'm sure we can share a bed just fine without touching each other. Darius, you are fronting like this as if you aren't going to try it. Would a guy like me even have to force himself onto you? What are you doing? This is my apartment. Point to note, I like to walk around shirtless. He is pulling out all the stops to get Kara to like him. I wonder how long it's going to take her to crack. Well, according to my dad, this is going to be my apartment too. Feel free to walk around shirtless. Of course. Of course, he had to have perfectly chiseled abs. Don't betray me, no hormones. Just once can he tone down his poster boy perfectness. The air around us seemed to have shifted a little as he followed my gaze to his stomach. I was half expecting him to tease me about it. After all, he always seemed to be in a good mood, but he didn't. Instead, I could feel him staring right back at me with matching fervor. My toes curled from the sudden intensity in the room. If you're done checking me out, maybe like to have dinner together. Okay, the star-crossed lovers are gonna have dinner. Was I checking him out? Sis, you were. It was right in front of you. Are we going out for dinner? Do I have to put on a fancy dress? No, I was thinking we should just... I couldn't read for a second. I was reading too fast. I was thinking we could just have pizza and get to know each other better. Wow, I'm kind of shocked as her. Like, he doesn't want to go. Did he just say pizza? You eat pizza? Yes. I drink water and I breathe in oxygen too, Kara. I should be bringing her to one of those snobby restaurants downtown. My father would want us much photos of us together on tomorrow's headlines. But F that. Somehow I just knew pizza and staying in would be something she'd preferred. I like that. Was that a smile? Was she finally smiling at me? It's just a smile. It's the start of something though. This feels strangely... Oh yes, I love the art. This feels strangely comfortable. Of all the scenarios I pictured myself in, I never expect us to be having pizza on the couch and our PJs. Shouldn't we be frolicking around with our wedding bands, give the paparazzi a run for their money? And he's like, he looks so happy. Darius hasn't been what I expected entirely either. Sure, he wasn't stingy with the cliche playboy attitude, but he seems bearable for now. This is so, like, the start to the cuteness is happening. How was your day? It was fine. We have more clients for Jefferson's now. They must have heard about Clement's investment and... I asked, how was your day? Not how's your company? My day? It was such a simple question, but it seemed to evoke such complicated emotions from her. Her hazel eyes darted back and forth. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. I went out with my high school friends today. They're having a gathering at the beach. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding at the same time she did. Never have I wanted to hug someone so bad. Are you joining them? I feel as if I'm stepping on eggshells around her. Striking up a conversation with girls haven't been so hard. Why was everything so hard with her? Because you crushed it on her? No, I don't like going to the beach. And that was it. We didn't speak to each other again for the rest of the night. At least I found out something about her. She didn't like going to the beach. And something okay, apparently from what we know, we're going to find out right here. Ooh, uh-oh. The parents are fighting. She's at the beach. Kara, are you all right? Oh, she's having a nightmare of it. It's okay. There's someone drowning. Was it Darius who rescued her? He would remember though, right? Right? Maybe not. You're safe now. Okay, so we're done with chapters 2 and 3. So they're getting married. They're starting to tolerate each other. Well, Darius has the biggest little crush on Argo Kara. She feels strange about the whole thing. She's mad at her parents, rightfully so. I wouldn't speak to them either. It's working out better than she expected, I think. And then we found some tea out. We kind of know like her drama with the beach and drowning and everything. Her parents were clearly fighting. She went in the water. She drowned. We don't know the full story yet, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the full story, or that's my thoughts on it at least. Don't spoil it if you know. But I'm very confused when Darius was rescuing her in that flashback. Was that her like putting together like the pool portion with the beach portion and kind of like blending them together? Or did Darius actually rescue her? You'd think he would possibly remember that. I don't know. We're going to find out, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh my gosh, this is so good. But for the big thing, let's get the shout outs done. A big special shout out and thank you so much to Malia Jones, Sierra Vlogs, and Stacey Taylor. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you want a chance at a shout out in the next video, make sure to be subscribed, like the video, and comment down below on the video, whether it's your favorite part of the video or just anything really, and you could be chosen at random to be the shout out in my next video. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Do not forget to go follow the amazing author, Earl Grey Tea. Their Instagram is linked in the description box down below, and I can't wait to see you in the next part of I Married a Millionaire. I'll see you then, everyone. Bye.